I'm back. Welcome you legends and heliheads, you choppers and stick bangers, you twizzle whizzlers, speed demons and everyone else who wants to fit into a box because it's 2025 and we all need to be identified as something, even if it's a sideboard named Harry. Welcome to this video on Helished. Now, it's been a while, hasn't it? 6 months or so. Life has this crazy way sometimes of getting in the way of that which is really important to us. In my case, it's my family. My helicopters.
Let's take out 3-1 right, Delta, plus 20. That's 1 heavy to
And my car.
I am awaited in Valhalla!
But look, over the past 6 months, I've been in a new job and meeting new people, and you know, your priorities in life change. That's called life. It's being dynamic. But 6 months in, we're coming into spring.
I better call the doctor, 'cause I've got spring fever.
I'm back in the wonderful Helished with my wonderful girls. And in actual fact, this video is an update on all sorts of things. So let's start off with the first one, which was the RC giveaway that I done in October. Essentially, I asked you to donate to the London Air Ambulance. I donated myself, and you can see that up there. Should be able to see that. Quite a few of you donated to London Air Ambulance, and I asked you to send me your sort of evidence. Then I'd choose one from the highest downwards, and then, you know, providing you pay for postage and packaging, there are 3 radio control helicopters here with a controller, the Walkera V450D3, ready to go, and you can have these as a gift. That went really well. I put 100 quid in. There was quite a few people who put some, you know, good amounts in. There's a fair few hundred quid we raised there. And I got in touch with the person who put the most amount in. They were from America and said, thank you very much, but you know what? Keep hold of them. Keep them for the Helished. I thought that was a wonderful gesture, but I just simply can't do that. So I went to the next guy down, the next guy down. They all pretty much said the same thing, all the way from different countries in the world, and it would have cost them a fortune to pay for the postage. The last guy that I got to that really gave me a firm steer, Nathan, thank you Nathan, who said, well, I'm from Canada, so I tell you what, Tiger, keep the helicopters, donate them to your club. So you know what? Thank you, Nathan. I'm going to do that, and the 3 helicopters here will be dropped off at the club tomorrow, which will be in this video. You'll see that in this video. Yeah, I mean, I won't be wearing the same, obviously. I hope not. I think I've got clothes.
A burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house. Rob.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
I don't want to see that either.
So that's them. Now, what about the helicopter called Pinky? Here she is. You may remember Pinky. It's the ALZ RC Devil Fast 380. It's a clone, essentially. Not really a clone. I don't like the word clone because, you know, it's not a clone. It is a clone. I took this apart and rebuilt it, converted it to Futaba, decent fly-barless system on it. She's ready for a trial run, so I'll be trialling her tomorrow as well. The final thank you, of course, is to Nassim, who donated those 3 helicopters and what I've termed as Pinky to the Helished to raffle off or give away or whatever. Those 3 helicopters will go to my club, and they'll be, you know, machines that can be used by beginners, and if they crash them, they crash them. You know, it's not going to come out of their pocket, and there's enough there for them to rebuild it several times. So I'm looking forward to dropping them off. Right, that's that bit done, I think. Is that done? Yeah. Next update is on the girls. Yes, there they are. As a reminder, we've got Dawn, the SAB Kraken triple blade. We've got Mildred, the SAB Competition 700 triple blade. We've got Eve, the wonderful Eve, the queen of the sky, but she's since been superseded, hasn't she, by the new SAB Genesis, and perhaps we'll take a look at that later on in this video or another video, perhaps do a side by side. Then of course we've got the wonderful Rosie, very, very unique machine, massive 760 in that F3C fuselage. And then the next one there, of course, we've got Angel, which is the Soxos 7.1 strike. Trixie at the very end there, the Soxos 6.1 strike. Then, of course, we've got the beautiful Bella, who will be flying this year. And, of course, in the background there, you can see little Simba, the little 230S there. The most expensive 230S in the RC helicopter world, in the world. That's right, in the world. That's a challenge to you. Have you got a 230S? Have you spent more money than the entire GDP of Central Africa on a small 230 size helicopter? No? Well, this idiot has. And as a result of that, she's not gone anywhere. I've rebuilt her, built her, turned her into a 4-blade, triple blade. She's now back onto a 2-blade. Recently been rebuilt after I took her for a sort of memorial flight and laughed my arse off at her going, woo! Woo! So there they are. There are the girls. Now, Pinky, if you remember in the video when I first introduced her, it was absolutely filthy. I actually said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly it once or twice and then donate it away. Well, I still sort of intend to do that. But I've got this funny feeling because the amount of effort I've put into the rebuild and the other parts that I've put in there, I'm probably going to end up keeping that for a little while, or at least sort of set it off perhaps. I don't know. But I've put some money into that. So Pinky is in the heli shed to stay. DCS World and, of course, my wonderful Haughty Sim Pit. I've recently done some videos on that, and people in DCS World have reached out and absolutely love what they've seen. And that's been a real labour of love, and that's kept me busy over the past 6 months. And I've recently actually changed around the whole sim room, and perhaps I'll do another video at another time on that. But it's had a lick of paint. The sim pit has moved, put some romantic lighting in, and a few other bits and pieces. So, and of course I use that as my home office as well. So it's important that it's functional as well as somewhere to get lost in when the weather's shit.
Ollie, it's gonna rain!
Which happens in this country a lot, but not now. The weather's not shit now, is it? And that's why we're charging batteries. Anything else to update you on? Yeah, I think there's going to be a couple of extra models in the heli shed this year. Certainly one that I've recently purchased. It'll probably have its own video. Certainly one that I've recently purchased, which I just could not get it. If you know what I mean. Is there such a thing as could not get it? I don't think so. Double negative. But I couldn't not get it. Thank you again to Mrs. Helyshed, because I felt like a right knob telling her that I'd spent that sort of money.
Oh dear, how sad, never mind.
Well, there we go. But anyway, I dare say there'll be another one around the corner, perhaps in the summertime. I'm thinking that perhaps one of the 2 triple bladers, it's time they left the Helyshed and created space on the wall. And I do have a model in mind to fit in there. And to give you a clue on the new helicopter, which has already been purchased, well, I'm afraid it's time for, which one goes? It's time for Trixie to leave the heli shed. That's right. The Soxos 6.1 is leaving, and another 600 size helicopter is taking its place. Question is, which one? Right, that's it. That's your update. I'm going to cut now to me being at the field, dropping those 3 helicopters off. I hope whoever in my club gets a chance to open the box and throw themselves into the instruction enjoys them. And again, thank you very much to Nathan particularly, who donated it. Right, that's it. Let's cut to the field. Here we are at Parkhall RC Helicopter Club, the oldest and most senior, I believe, of RC helicopter clubs in the UK. And as promised, thank you, Nathan, for the donation of the 3 Walkera V450D. I don't know what they are. Bob's behind the camera, so it's probably a bit shaky. He's getting on a bit. Follow me, Bob. So here we go. There's the 3 helicopters, and they will be offered to our beginner pilots, and that will help them in their RC journey. So thank you very much. Right. So thank you to everybody who donated to the London Air Ambulance for the RC helicopter giveaway that I done in October. It didn't matter whether it was £1 or £100, every penny counts. And like most helicopter rescue and ambulance services around the world, most of them are voluntary, most of them survive on donations, so every penny helps. And nearly 5,000 of you subscribe to HeliShed, of which I'm incredibly grateful for, and you're all welcome to my world of madness. But of those 5,000, statistics say at least one of you has had your life saved by an air ambulance. So you know what? Job done.